The time has come. Execute Order 66.
You cut out right there. Let's start over.
Oh, sorry. I'm James Orr. I'm James Orr.
All right, here we go again.
Okay.
How's it going, everyone? And welcome to Nerd Out Nerd Style. I'm Clint Ritchie,
I'm James Orr.
and get ready to nerd out with Andor. Now, we did miss last week because my computer fucked up. So, we had to go through 2 episodes this time instead of just one.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, my computer's fixed and we're ready to go. But who was your favorite character on the episode 8?
Arcana 5. Oh, man, dude. It's not going to be Andor. That's going to probably be my worst character. And I'll explain why later on in this episode. I want to say, damn, I don't remember. See, both episodes are washed together now since we've watched them both, and damn.
I can go first.
Go first. Yeah, give me a minute here.
Well, my favorite character didn't show up until the end because I love Saw Gerrera for some reason. And he came in and he was able to say, like, I'm not fucking joining you. I'm doing this shit on my own. Everybody in here is wrong. They're wrong. I know what I'm doing. Fuck off, pretty much. And he just sticks to his character. I just love his character.
Yeah. So is this just for episode 8, right?
Right.
Okay. Damn. I'm gonna have to go with. I don't know. I kind of like Keno Loy, man.
Kino?
Yeah, man, because dude, he's just such a hard ass, right? And he's like, this is level 52D. I think, right? 52D.
My dogs are
Level
barking
5,
now.
second floor.
Okay, so when they got arrested on the planet,
D for day shift.
which I don't remember what it was
You know,
called
don't
here.
fuck up and we'll be happy and whatnot. I like that dude, man. I think it's pretty good. And they said, okay, he said,
I
what's
agree.
your name?
And where
That
you
or
from?
it had to be Dave, you know, Keith from
And-
wherever. And they said, all right, Narkina 5. Do you think they sent
take care
them
of none
people
you hated.
far away
So-
from their planet so rebels wouldn't try to kidnap them back?
No, I don't know where. I think they sent them off because I don't think there's like an actual prison there for people that they think are rebels. Now the entire thing is actually there's a bunch of people already there, so that's like a prison
Right.
already.
Yeah.
So I feel like they just ship them off instead of keeping them. Like anybody that's spending more than a few months somewhere, because he got like what 6 years. So they had to ship him off to like a penitentiary where he sits there and works out his time. So I think that's what was going on.
Yeah. I think I asked this later on. Do you think they're building something for the Death Star?
Oh, you know what? That it's probably pieces for something like that. Death Star pieces, that makes more sense. I'm not too sure, but it is like an everyday use thing that I want to. So it's got to be something for ships, in my opinion.
Right. All right.
I'm not too sure. Yeah, so he got transferred to what does it say? Narcana
Narkina.
5. That's yeah. Oh, whatever. Narcana 5. They lose. So I did find out what those little stormtroopers were. They're shore troopers. It says it on the captions.
Oh.
Yeah. So
So
not
they're
stormtroopers.
like tropical.
Yeah.
Tropical stormtroopers.
They live on the shore, man.
Damn.
But anyways,
That's
they get on
crazy.
the ship, right? And they go fly that
Right.
direction to go to the prison. They make them kick off their shoes. They get locked in, right? Then they don't ever get their shoes back. They're just fucking took to the place
that's-
and
That's what I said too. And then, as soon as they get to Narkina 5 and they get on the floor and you can see their feet on the floor and the guard comes up and he says, you may be wondering why we're coming to you without any weapons on us. Well, we have a handy, clever little trick here, and I'm going to show you right now. Like that, you know.
Dude, the acting right there, in my opinion, spot on. Spot on.
Yeah,
Every single one of them twitched at the same time and held their spot until they stopped. It was awesome acting. I loved it.
It was indeed badass. But man, the guard said it was. Oh my goodness, I am so all over the place here. But that's not even where it started off, man. The movie.
That was when I mean, that kind of is like what started it.
Okay, he said it's tungstoid steel. That's why I guess it's like a really conductive plating, and that's why they're not wearing shoes. So when they fuck up, they get
Electrocuted. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, god dang, man. Could you imagine being in a fucking jail cell where if you piss on the floor, you really get fucked? I mean, no need to worry. He'll be clean the next day. So, just don't mind the smell there.
So whenever Surreal gets taken in for questioning, and what does he say? She tells him you can keep. She keeps saying that something about him putting in requests about this dude named Cassian Andor, and she's like, "Now that you've said it enough, you've grabbed our attention." And then she's like,
he said,
"Go ahead."
He said that he was a missing fuel specialist, an unresponsive energy engineer, a fuel purity field officer suspected of forging Imperial reports. He's been there less than a month and had already filed 6 false reports.
No, 5.
Man, dude, this guy. No,
filed 5.
6.
No, 6 was the one that he said, and then she said, "I'm not counting today." So boom, it was 5.
Yeah, it's 6. That he submitted, but
she wanted to know.
anyways.
She wanted to know what was in Blevins' report, right? Because Blevins has this report, and she's like, some shit's missing out of it. Can you fill in the gaps for us? And he's like, "Well, I haven't seen the report." And she goes,
Oh.
"You signed it." "Well, they made me sign it. I had no choice."
Yeah.
He gets fired. So then she brings him back the report, and that's when it takes a break, and they cut back over to Andor in the prison.
Right. Yeah. Man, like, okay, I already knew something was up because she didn't have all the pieces that he had. And if the report would have been accurate on what actually happened, it would have been less. It would have been more obvious that she knew. You know what I mean? But she didn't, obviously. Man, I forgot where I was going with this. Damn.
I don't know. I absolutely love this episode, though. I actually like this one and the next one, so I'm super excited about it.
Yeah. So, and then right after that, it says the ISB knows Luthen as Axis.
No.
Right?
No. Yes, Luthen. Sorry. You're right. Luthen is Axis.
So, at least we know where Andor goes, and it is the Narkina 5. That's what I wrote down here. An Imperial factory facility. And then that's my question right there. What do you think they're building?
You're behind on your notes.
Yeah. Well, I jumped ahead. I got a little gun trigger happy over here, man. I was fucking excited, dude. But no, okay, so when the guard shot them, right, he's lighting them up. And he said that's level 1 of 3. And I'm pretty sure 3 kills him because I'm pretty sure the floors in the hallway at night are level 3.
Yep. And dude, when he was getting booked and they were showing him the little zappy stick, he's like, if I have to use this, you'll remember it, I thought they were going to zap him right then after she tells him, because he kept on like looking. I said eyes front. And he looks again. I said eyes front. They told him like 3 times, dude. I thought he was going to get zapped.
It definitely would have been better if he did. It would have just been more believability on how ruthless the Empire is. You know what I mean?
They are ruthless, man. I do not like them. Bunch of assholes.
Come on now. I mean, Fulcrum is not that bad.
Well, who?
Fulcrum?
I'm drawing a blank. Oh, no, he's a fucking asshole. But then again, he's a good guy.
Amazing.
He's
He's
a,
amazing.
well, we're not talking about.
I know.
We can whenever you want to. Go ahead. Explain.
No.
No, I want you to explain why you like.
So Fulcrum is a rebel spy, or turned rebel spy. That's one of the main leaders of the Galactic Empire's fleet trying to track down the rebels. Mm-hmm. I can't remember his name right offhand.
I got him watching Rebels again, and he's loving it.
Yeah, so he really turned to the rebel side when he gets trapped on a moon, icy moon with Jeep.
No, it's what?
What's his name? The big guy.
It's I don't remember.
The Larry or
well, anyways, he was actually a rebel spy before then. If you go back and listen, that's who's always giving them all the information. Is
so he was
Luth? Yes. So he was actually the spy way before that.
Wow. Shit. That's interesting now.
Yep. Zeb. Zeb. Shit. Z-E. Yeah, I was about to.
Zeb.
I just got to where I could start looking it up. I was like, wait a minute, what am I doing this for? It popped in my head. So cool.
Yeah. Hell yeah, Zeb. I like that dude too.
Yeah,
that guy's real badass when he guides him through the fucking nebula. They say that nobody can get in there.
He sticks the stick in.
Yeah. And the old lady, the wise lady, wise lady. She's like, yeah, use the way that we used to be. And he's all like, he becomes almost like a fucking Jedi, dude. Like a monk, like a Jedi, right? And he just sticks it in and like, oh, I'm using the Force. I mean, it looked like he was using the Force to me, right? And I was really excited about that. I thought that was badass.
I agree. His
anyways,
Rebels is awesome.
It is indeed fucking one of the best.
It is one of the best, man. I keep telling people that. They're like, it's a cartoon. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
You gotta get past like season 2. Like in the season like midway to end of season 2, it's like really good.
That's
season 1 is like really slow.
Same thing with the Clone Wars. You get past the first 2 seasons and everything's fucking amazing afterwards.
It's like full throttle the whole fucking time, dude.
Well, let's go back to Andor for a second. Now, at least they have a steady job. They're not going to be just sitting around doing nothing all day. They get to work for fucking 12 hours. 12 hours is a long time. Now, if you do amazing, you get rewarded. So, that's pretty badass too. You get better food. That's pretty much it. You get better food. Yeah, you get better food. So, that's one thing.
And then you get taste. If you win like the top,
exactly, better food.
Like
they say,
it's incrementally better food. Like some of it you get like better texture. Just looks better, and then like the top notch is better taste.
He said you get better taste, and then you get flavor later on.
Oh, that's
yeah. So if you're top dog, you get flavor, but if you do, if you win, you get taste. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking epic.
I did like that.
Could you imagine having to do that shit at school? Like, if you're really good, you get better flavor.
Better food.
You don't get our pizza. You get Papa John's or Mr.
Jones. Yeah, fucking don't ever say Papa John's. Wait, is it Papa John's? I don't like Papa John's. Mr. Jim's is amazing.
I don't care. Look, Mr. Jim's cheese pizza, hands down the best ever. I mean, I don't care who you compare it to.
I mean the Nizza pizza back in the day was amazing.
Back in the day, they got Mr. Jim's over here where I'm at.
No, Nizza pizza.
Oh, Nizza pizza was pretty badass. But that's a long time ago. That's in a galaxy far, far away. Oh man! So, in the investigation with Cyril and Daedra, he tells her when he's like seemingly failing at her questioning, he tells her if he heard his voice, Luthen's voice, he would recognize it. Do you think? Now it didn't say. We'll just skip ahead to episode 9 for just a split second. It didn't show it in episode 9.
Nope.
But do you think he'll eventually hear his voice in a recording or a broadcast and be like, "That's the motherfucking dude right there"?
Yes.
And then,
I do
maybe
think that's
possibly
gonna
track
happen.
him down.
I do think that's going to happen. So I believe he's going to start working because I don't want to start talking about episode 9 yet. We'll get that here in a minute.
Dude, do you see my fucking face? I think I know who got caught.
Do what?
I know who got caught. I'm pretty sure, dude. Fuck, I don't got a pen.
Either way, what about Mon Mothma's another party that she did? A little dinner.
That bitch be partying like a motherfucker, dude.
I know that's all she does. Just fucking drink alcohol and what are the little worm things that they're saying? It makes it all green and shit. I mean,
That's gross.
it looked like it evaporated into, like it disintegrated pretty much in the drink. What kind of word should I use for that? No, I guess my lightsaber died. Oh well.
I'm not the only one forgetting to charge their equipment.
I mean, I took it out for Halloween.
Yeah. That's Anakin Skywalker.
Anyways, that Tay dude, he's told her that she was having trouble moving all that stuff. Wait, was that the second episode, or was that the next episode?
Hey, so I got a question, man. Why does
Oh, he was
Daedra
having
appear to
trouble
hold back in the investigation? Why does Daedra appear to hold back Cyril? Because you can see it in her face that he knows what's going on, and you know that she knows that he did all the heavy lifting and was right the whole fucking time.
Well,
They pieced this shit together, okay? So why does it appear that she's holding him back?
he already
When
had her.
she's like, you stay here and I'm going to go and do my thing now.
Yeah, he already had his chance. She did get him promoted. We know that by the next episode.
Well,
So,
she claims she did.
according to his supervisor, she did. So, that's why he's stalking her. You know.
Next episode. Yeah. But anyway. So
Let's go back to Andor and where he sleeps. Wait, no, we already talked about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, something we didn't mention. All of their time increased because of the stuff that happened at the garrison. Everything got doubled, and they were like asking him if he knew anything about it. Imagine what he's feeling. Everybody's time just got doubled.
Like that old man.
Well, fuck that old man. He died anyway.
That. Yeah, but I mean, he might have made it if you know.
He might have made it if he didn't get shocked 1,000 times when he's 90 years old. But Andor just came in and they were fucking losing.
Yeah. So, I got a question. Okay, so no, you had a question. If I was Andor and I was seeing everybody suffering and knowing that I had a hand in doing this, there's two things you could do. Okay, you can be like, I know the guy that did all this shit, and we can go get him. Okay, but you got to get out of here. Or like, man, fuck y'all. I ain't saying shit because y'all gonna beat my ass up. There's a lot more of y'all than there's of this one guy.
I wouldn't say
And
shit.
I'm gonna take my chances with that one guy. So again, but yeah, that's fucking trippy, dude. You know. So in the party,
Dude,
you
another
kinda
funny
get a-
thing. Sorry. While they were sitting there
Okay.
talking, right? And right before lights out and the thing turned on, the dude comes up, looks at him, he's like, "Don't even think about getting out of here. You're never getting out of here." And this isn't not this last episode, but the episode before that. It's kind of weird that they
Episode 8.
threw that in there. Like, has he already been moved from one to the other? And that's the reason he's saying that?
I don't know, man. He might have got out like that other guy on level 2.
That's what I'm saying. Has he already went from there to there, and that's why he's keeping his mouth shut?
Well, I don't know, man. But let me ask you this: do you think Lyda is like her mom, a rebel?
I think she's a fucking bitch. I don't like her. Well, that lets me
You
get
think
whatever
she's a
I
rebel?
want.
Do you? Okay. Look, check it out.
That lets me do whatever I want to.
She doesn't know about her mom being a rebel, but neither does her mom know her about being a rebel. Do you think they're two are the same?
I think she's a spoiled brat, and she loves her daddy because her daddy lets her do whatever she wants to, or whatever she wants to. I don't like her at all. I don't think she's a rebel. I think she's a spoiled brat, and she needs to grow the fuck up. Hell, her mom was a senator at 16. What is she doing with her life? Complaining that she can't wear a fucking dress? Jesus.
Okay, moving on. So back where back where
Marva?
Andor is staying. Okay.
Oh, okay.
At the end of the first shift, you see the guy going like,
Yeah, talking?
okay. Well, I had wrote down initially. Do you think he's trying to plan a breakout?
Ooh, maybe. That's a weird
we
question.
Find out in the next episode that they are.
Well, I don't know if they
Kinda.
are. I know Andor is with that other guy, which
Andor-
that's the only time that dude ever talks in both episodes. That's whenever like, yeah, see, I told you, anything that moves, why? Come on, give us a little bit of something else. Let us know who that character is, please.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Man, I lost my shit dude when I saw Bix go into that tower.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Because you see Vel and Cinta sitting right over there.
Yeah, they're watching.
Like,
They're trying to find Andor, Cassian.
right, so they can kill him.
Yeah.
Kiss it,
Stab
little
him.
cutbacks.
And then they had to break up again. And Belle's all like, haven't we spent enough time apart? And then she goes, you don't understand. This is to the death. There's shit more important. If the fucking Empire's not stopping, I'm not stopping. It keeps moving forward. And Belle had like a weird awakening right there.
What a motivational speech, huh? Fuck. I mean, I know it's one-on-one, but damn.
Dude, what about Marva? You know how Marva's sitting there and she's fighting the rebels, right? I mean, she's fighting the Empire because she's a rebel. She went to go check and see if a cellar door's open, and she fucking falls down because she's too goddamn old to be trying to do anything about it. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's a hard time back then. The Empire's all over the facilities, and she probably got stolen. Somebody
She's
probably
old
spooked her.
and she has nobody fucking helping her. If she would have went with Andor, she couldn't fight the Empire. She is with Andor.
Yeah.
But at least fucking ask about the dude that talks about like I should have been around more. Can't remember his name and I didn't write it down.
If she would have went with Andor might have not been hooking up and might be still out of jail to this day.
Yep.
At least in this current episode.
But then we won't have this badass fucking prison break that's coming up in next episode.
I gotta know, how the fuck did the Empire know about Bix?
Well, this is what happened. She came there. The tower that went off. Dedra got a hold of the dude that owned the shop, tortured him until he gave up who went to the tower, and that's how they got Bix. And then Bix had to listen to about that race of children screaming and dying and amplified.
That's next episode, ain't it?
Yeah, that's next episode. Super sad.
And then I put on here, Luthen goes to see Saul with a emoji.
Yeah, well,
he wants to meet. Huh?
Go ahead.
He wants to meet Anto Krieger, which is a separatist, and Maya Pei, which is a neo-Republican. What is Luthen? Ooh,
Luthen said that he fights for the Republic.
He said he's a coward.
No. Saul fights for the Republic. Even though, Luthen said he was.
But what's Luthen?
He's a
Nobody
coward.
knows what the fuck.
He
Luthen
just doesn't want.
I mean,
he doesn't want the Empire to get too overpowered to where they can't be overthrown. So to me, he's a fucking rebel. They do whatever
And,
whatever is needed to make sure that, you know. And he lives in Coruscant. That's where the fucking Republic was at first, anyway. So
that's why I asked, who is he? I mean, we have ideas about what he is, but we don't know who he is. We know he's Luthen, but like, who does he side with? Is he trying to do this for his own benefit, or is he doing this to benefit the people?
I think he's just doing it for his own benefit, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, look at Emperor Senator Palpatine. He looked like he was doing it for the people, but that motherfucker had his own agenda.
Yep, he's doing it for himself. All right, well, I'm pretty sure that's everything on this one.
What's your worst part?
Favorite part? Or least favorite?
Favorite, worst?
My least favorite part is whenever fucking Martha, I find out Martha's running around doing stuff by herself. Or Marva. Yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck's Martha?
When Marva's fucking walking around, not even asking for help. She's a fucking old lady. Come on.
Yeah.
You almost got caught by the fucking stormtroopers trying to or the Imperial soldiers or whoever the fuck caught her, trying to go into a fucking tunnel because you tripped and fell, and you had to have other people fucking pick you up and bring you back to your. Ask for help. Stop being a fucking bitch. You're old as shit. You can't walk. You're gonna fall and hurt yourself, and everybody's gonna find out.
You know, if only the Emperor Palpatine would give out life alerts for everybody.
Do what?
If Emperor Palpatine would give out life alert for everybody. Hold on, man. We're on our way. We can't find you. We can't see a damn thing in these hoods.
All right, what's yours?
My least favorite part, and I fucking absolutely hate it. I mean, just drives me the fuck crazy.
Was it Dedra's face? Because that's what it does to me.
No, it's Andor.
Okay.
It's Andor. And the reason being is his hands. Uh-oh. Anyways, his hands are like this. Okay. And it says, you know, on program, it's like this. Hands behind your head, stand looking straight. But he has his hands like this. Right here, okay? Yeah. And it's like, what are you trying to do, bitch? Like, you ain't about to do shit. Just be chill. Hands right here so everybody knows.
Put your fucking hands on your head like you're supposed to. That's why cops shoot.
It's like barely touching his hair, like he's trying not to fuck it up. Like he had his hair professionally done for the show.
It's probably a wig.
Something about that just really pisses me off.
He's wearing a wig.
I haven't, maybe so. I haven't had this kind of emotion out of a Star Wars show. Like, this is the first time I've ever been like really up the wall. Like who said that's okay? Like, fuck you, man. Fuck you. God, why? Why is this here? Why? I'm melting down right now. My brain is falling apart.
Put
like
your hands on your fucking head.
Like the guy that opens up the box on fucking Tomb Raider, or what's it called with Lost Ark.
Yeah, Lost Ark.
Covenant of the Ark, or whatever. Yeah, when his face melts off, that's what his hands like this do to me, dude. My face is just.
All right. What about your favorite part?
Didn't I say that already?
My
favorite part.
Yeah, favorite part.
My favorite part when was Daedra, when she was questioning that guy and then brings him back the file. And he's all like, well, this didn't happen. That fucking didn't happen. And she's like, well, what's your version? Like,
I hate those two.
I think she's badass, dude.
Yeah, I know. She is a badass, and that's why I hate her so much. She just like...
It's her face. You don't hate her. Like, I don't hate Andor. I hate his hands. I hate his hand placement. Just like you hate her face.
Yeah. My favorite part was the Saw Gerrera part. That's why he's my favorite character, right? In this one. It's because that part to me, it let you know why he's not going to be in more of it. You know, it's because he fights for himself. He only shows up when he needs to, and like he's fighting for one cause and one cause only. If he needs your help, he'll let you know. That's the way I see it. You know,
Yeah.
I like Saw Gerrera, even though he's a little ruthless. He does
Dude,
not give a
when they
fuck
went to that one fucking planet,
with the weird
the Separatist planet,
with the weird
bugs.
bugs. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't remember what they're called. Geonosians?
Yeah.
Geonosa. Anyways, when they went there, Phoenix 7, Phoenix Leader Squadron, whatever, when they went there to investigate why he hasn't reported back and lost his teammate, he wanted to fucking beat the shit out of that last dude, right, with the wing egg.
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy's a cocksucker, man.
He's
This dude did nothing to you, man. His people fucked off your sister, yeah, but I mean, dude, this guy's just trying to preserve his people, man. And you're over here trying to fucking end it. Like,
he
that's
had
fucked.
no fucking fucks to give, not one.
Yeah. And
All
then
right.
at the end of it, he did.
I don't know what you're doing right now, but you better be hitting that like and subscribe button right down there. Make sure to go ahead, hit it, like, and subscribe. Subscribe, it's free. Just do it. All right, so what do you rate this one?
Man, fuck. I rated it. Damn, I had all this time to think about it, too. I rated it probably like a 7 or 6.8. 6.8.
6.8, 7? I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay.
I don't feel like it was that bad of an episode. I do.
No, it wasn't.
It was very informative. You find out what's going on at the prison, like what he has to do. You find out what Marv has been doing. You find out what happened with Bix, which sucks. So like it had a
Well, you
bunch
don't
of
find out what
information.
happens. You find out that she got
Yeah, she gets got. Yeah, and it's all her fault. Because the dude tells her, he's like, I don't know if that's a good idea. It hasn't been used in a while. She's like, come on, please.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, go ahead, go up there. And then she's up there, and the next day, he's being interrogated and fucking tortured. And then they get her.
fucking
Her
bitch.
fault. 7, though. She's so hot.
Oh my god, dude. All right, moving on. Episode 9. And nobody's listening.
Yep.
God damn.
Nobody's listening. Sorry.
Yeah, I said, God damn. Daedra is one badass mother, dude. I mean, this is when she's talking about she got Bix, right? Opens up with that pretty much. And just to recap for everybody that's been watching our series, the skip intro, still don't fucking skip the intro. Just saying.
Nope.
Like, get with it, Disney.
Hey, it had a
It's
new
fucking
song.
bullshit.
I don't know if it has a new song every time, but that was different with the Andor thing, which is weird.
But she got Bix, and she tells Bix, she's like, what do you know? Let me just, hold up. Before we even get where you're at, let me just tell you what I know. That way you can just fill in the gaps. And we can just save everybody fucking trouble. And she tells her that, the guy that owns the shop, we interrogated
Puck.
him. He gave us you. And he told us that you have met with the buyer at least 6 times face to face. Okay, so we know you know who he is. Or at least we suspect you do. And we know that you set up the appointment with the buyer in, well, I don't think they know that part. But, they know that Cassian Andor met the buyer and they left blowing shit up. Okay. And we also know that your boyfriend, or no, your coworker got shot trying to save you.
While
When
she
you
tried to
discover-
go help them.
Escape.
Yep.
Yeah. So we got you, bitch. And she said that I don't know who the buyer is. And I don't think she really does.
She doesn't.
Okay.
Yes, she's met him
Yeah, I
6
mean-
times.
He's just so careful. And he dresses totally different when he's there, right? So, and then Daedra, I forget what she said exactly, but she said something. And
She goes,
like-
"You wouldn't believe me if I told you." She goes,
Right.
"No," and then she gives him to the doctor.
she says, probably not. And I'm like, oh, this bitch is cold.
She's a
Oh, she's
fucking
cold.
bitch. I do not like her. Just look into her eyes, man. Just look into them. You could tell she's
Every time I
fucking
look at
cold.
her, I think about you, Clinton.
What? Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Keep your
it
Star
drives
Wars
you
life
nuts every time
alive.
she's on the screen. Huh?
Keep the Star Wars life alive.
That's right. Oh my god. Man.
Yeah, she says that pretty much he was paid to keep that radio station open. We know that he was paid because he told us, and he has also told us that you're the only one that's ever used it. So we fucking know what you're doing. Exactly.
Right.
And then it cuts over to Andor, and they tell him, they tell Olaf, wait. Oh yeah, that he's next to get out, right? Super excited. He's
Yeah.
got like 40 something shifts left or something like that. Right?
41.
Yep, he's almost out, of course. And then we all know what happens to him, if you watched it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
But his hands are all
dogs are
fucked up,
dangerous.
and he needs somebody to help him the entire time. I'm glad that he's gone because now they can get somebody else on their team. Olaf sucked. He's an old man complaining, thinking that he knew what was going on, fucking complaining about his hands, and then being like, I can do it if somebody helps me. And he's like, what? You don't think I want to win? Sorry. So to me, I just didn't like him. I did not like Olaf. Who's your favorite character? I can't hear you, no. Who's your favorite character for this episode?
Oh my god. Why would you ask me that, man? Fuck. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for the last one either. I wrote a star next to it. And I was like,
My
yeah.
favorite character this time, like yours was last time, Kino. Mine's Kino this time. I liked Kino. Wait, yours wasn't Kino last time, was it?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, mine's Kino this time. Because at first he's all like, I'm not talking about the breakout, right? You keep those thoughts to yourself. And then at the end, he's all like, he's all on Andor's side, and he's like, let's fucking get this done. There's 12. 12 on each floor.
Never more than 12.
Never more than 12, yeah. Never mind. Yeah, exactly. How many guards on each floor?
See, okay, for references, people, me and Clinton are such Star Wars nerds together. I don't even remember. Let me just
As soon as I got done watching this, all I did was text him and be like, how many guards on each floor? And he answers, never more than 12. As soon as I got done watching it, I text him.
Let's see here. I can't find it on my text here.
If you love Star Wars as much as we do, let us know, and we'll bring you on the show, and you can talk Star Wars
Oh,
with
okay.
us.
Okay. All right. Here it is. Here it is, people. I don't know if you can see it, but
On each level, that's right. How many guards on each level?
yeah. And then I answered back, never more than 12. Okay. And we don't hardly talk to each other besides texting. And
I mean,
was
we
like,
call
dude,
each other
that's
every
a
now
true
and then.
romance in Star Wars. That's true homie shit right there. But yeah, I would have to say either Andor or Kino. Personally, I liked Andor because Andor helped that old man out. He's like, yo, man, let's me and you switch, and I can help this old man right here. And then I don't know why. I have no idea why. Maybe he didn't trust Kino at the time, but he said it wasn't my idea, it was his. And the guy was like, dude, fucking really? And then the dude, and Kino was like, man, good job, dude. Fucking spot on.
He gave him. I think he gave him some props. He wanted to, because the dude's sitting there watching. He can tell who the better workers are. Everybody said, "Why should we switch?" And he goes, "Because he's faster." Or Keith's, or what's his name? Keith. Yeah, Keith's faster.
Yeah, Keith.
So they were like, "Oh, that makes sense." And then the dude comes over and asks, why'd you do this? Of course. So I think the dude already knew that Keith was faster, and they thought that was a good idea, so he can help out the old guy to try and get their numbers up. I mean, he's just like a manager. If I'm sitting there watching, I'd be fucking thinking the same thing the whole time. I get pissed off when I have to train somebody new. No offense, Devin. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
What a fucking call out from left
Dude, he's been
field.
there. He's been there for like a year now. It's all good.
Is it really? To be continued. But no, yeah, and he did the push, right? And he's like, "Come on, guys!" He rallied up his teammates, or his table, and not only that, but he's also trying to plan a fucking breakout, which we learned this time.
Yeah. What do you
This
think?
episode.
What do you think he's doing with the? You think he's trying to cut off the power, or do you think he's trying to cause a flood, or like what do you think's going on right there?
Well,
Is he
surely
trying to get a
ain't trying to cause
weapon?
flood.
Is he trying to like?
Because if he's causing a flood, then one table gets shocked, everybody gets fucking shocked.
So
I
no
don't
flood.
think
Well,
he's
we're
gonna
gonna we're gonna roll out the flood.
Yeah.
So do you think he's gonna try to like splice through it to get a metal bar, or do you think he's trying to cut off some kind of power to something?
I think he's trying to get a pipe so he can beat somebody up.
Yeah, like the guards that are coming down. Because he does, when he's talking to the guy, he says, "See, I told you, everything that moves doesn't become electrified."
Yep.
So there's that. So he says, "Let's stop it halfway down while it's coming." So they're trying to cut off the power right there, apparently, because that's what he says. How else are they going to stop it halfway
Ooh.
down?
But how are you going to cut off the power with a fucking metal stick? Like, wouldn't you get
No,
electricity?
no, he's there. They take off the panel, and what do you think's going through that metal stick? It's got to be wires, right?
Right, but when you cut the wires, aren't you going to get...
I mean, I don't know about that. You might. I think they're going to
mean,
take a big
Star Wars.
risk. They are trying to break out of this motherfucker, dude. So they have a plan on how to cut off the power, because he says we got to stop it halfway down. How are they going to stop it? And he said they'll just go back up. He said no, we cut the power.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe it is power.
But I think he's also going to use a stick to beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Because how else are they going to be able to stop the guard that has the weapon in the first place? Because they got to be able to stop him, grab his weapon, go back up, and stop those guys. They're going to take their shoes. Hopefully nothing's been called in, because otherwise they're going to get shocked on the last floor. And then they're going to make their way up top, try and fucking cut off the entire power to that floor so everybody else can escape as well. I think, dude, this breakout is going to be amazing. I think.
Do you think they're going to break out next episode?
I think they're going to break out next episode. I think it's going to be next episode. Because after that, there's only 2 more episodes. Now, if they don't break out next episode, it's going to be 2 more episodes and then the breakout. And I feel like that's just too long.
This is episode 9. So
Yeah, so there's only 3 left.
Oh, is there only 3 left?
There's only 12 in this one. There's a second season that'll have another 12.
Oh.
He's sad already.
Sorry. I'm sorry, but I might have to go wipe my eyes. When you get a good show, it just takes away from you too soon.
Listen, after this, we'll talk about the Bad Batch, and then season 2 of the Bad Batch will come out in January, and then we can pick up that then. So
Well, I gotta finish my Rebels. I'm already on.
yeah.
season 4,
By the
episode
time Andor is done with, we're already gonna we'll start on.
Yeah.
We'll be out to have time for Bad Batch.
2. So, all right. So when that guy Gorst, I think that's his name, Gorst, right?
Who?
He says Gorst, the scientist, the mad scientist.
Oh,
with
yes.
the sound technology. He's telling Bix. He said, there's a place in the outer rim on a moon called Dyson Frey. The people there were called Dysonites, and they were massacred. So
The Empire killed them and took the dying voices of the children as well, and they put that in the tape. Go ahead.
When they did the massacre, right? They had 3 guys broadcast the massacre, and they were trying to make sure everything was going hunky dory. And they later found those 3 guys underneath the table, underneath the crawl space or something, huddled up in the fetal position. Okay, so they knew right then and there that sound that the Dysonites made when they died was fucked up. So they went through. Okay, I got a question. if the sound of the Dysonauts dying fucks you up, how did they fucking engineer the tape?
Well, see, yeah, that's one thing. I think that they didn't really listen to it. I think they just amplified like certain sounds. That way, whenever you're listening to it,
Oh shit! Yeah.
it'll just like sound even worse than what you already been like. Because
So,
they found out that it was like children that they were listening to being tortured,
right.
and
Well, they found when medicine with the audio, they found the portion that were children, and they amplified that
yeah,
because for some
and
reason
that's what
that
they
has the
used for the
most
torture
effect.
device.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
which is fucking crazy. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, it's fucking. Imagine being tortured to like listening to little kids sit there screaming,
Hey.
cry, being tortured like humans, not just Dianites or whatever. You know. That'd be-
Welcome to ASMR, where you listen to children die, lose your mind.
I'm not listening to that. Dude, I can barely listen.
on.
Listen, whenever I watch a bunch of murder shit too, right? But whenever I have to listen to somebody that killed his daughter or his son, I get super like I can't watch that. Cannot watch that
it's
shit.
fucked up.
But I do love the fact that Anakin, when he went to the dark side, he pulled out his Youngling Slayer 3000 and walked around and slayed off all the little Padawans that got taken from their parents as little kids, and that's why he's. It was super bad, super sad, super awesome. It really shows how committed Anakin was.
Super bad and super awesome. Yeah. So we find out that they are indeed using hand signals to make to signal what's going on along their. I don't know what you call that. The whole thing, the whole big
Yeah, the whole. We're just
structure
gonna call
in
it the
water.
whole. The whole.
We'll call it a factory.
Yeah, but the part that the whole thing's a factory. The
Right.
part that they're in is like a big ass hole with little links. We're just gonna call it the hole, so I don't get confused.
Stupid. So we indeed find out that they communicate using hand gestures. What could be wrong on level 2, which we find out pretty soon. Oh my fucking god, Vel. We find out this fucking episode. It gets deeper than what we could ever have hoped for. Vel is either Mothma's sister.
A cousin.
Or-
They say that that's her cousin. Your cousins came to see you. What?
But the Lida or Lida or whatever,
Yeah.
she said Aunt Vel.
Yeah. I mean, cousin. Still, like, what do you call that?
I don't call her an aunt. She's aunt. Or I mean,
Like that wouldn't be your cousin, you know?
I don't call her an aunt. I call her cousin.
Yeah. The driver told her that her cousin was there, so I think that they just call her that. Either way, she was supposed to be act like a little spoiled rich kid before she left.
But yeah, so that's pretty fucking cool, man. She's with her, so we now know that she's not just some random Joe.
And
carrying
we
on
find
off
out
the street.
we found out who the third person was. Remember how she said there's only 3 people in the world that know about this, and we knew one was Luthen, one was her, and then we were wondering who the third person was.
Vel.
It was Vel. It's her cousin. Cool. That
That's
was awesome.
crazy, man.
It let us know who the third person was.
Man. So Bix did indeed give up the deets. Unfortunately.
Yeah, hold on.
Um,
Let's get back to the part where you were talking about with the hole where everybody's kept and they're doing the hand signals. Did you notice that there's not one fucking alien? They're all humans. Not
Maybe
one.
aliens don't have thumbs.
No, they do. I've seen them do stuff. I can understand like the slug or like Jabba the Hutt type person not being there, but well, the Hutt's kind of.
They also say that when they land that they are capable working adults or whatever. You know, they're
So,
capable of manufacturing.
only humans.
Huh?
Only humans are capable? Not one other
Maybe
fucking
they pair
alien?
humans with humans. That way, aliens don't kill each other.
I mean, if they start killing each other, they just shock the floor. They don't even have tools to like try and hurt each other. Everything's fucking tied to something, except for that little laser gun. That's pretty cool. Wait, wasn't that tied to something too? Yeah, everything's tied to something. So,
I don't know, man. It is sort of fucked up now that you bring it up, man. Maybe. I also noticed that in the series that aliens don't talk English.
yeah, most of
So
them don't.
maybe it's a communication barrier thing. That's what they're trying to avoid.
Oh, yeah, because they all got to work together. Ah, there you go, James. Pulling out the big
I mean,
stops.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean,
That's the only thing that makes sense to me. So, like, in order for them to be able to talk to each other and communicate and get the most production out of it, I guess that's why they ask, like, what planet you came from, and that's why they put you close to somebody else that sounds.
English.
Yeah, okay, cool. Because whenever he was
Now we
getting
know-
booked, they asked him what planet he came from, and he told
Yeah.
them, and then he sent him somewhere by there.
What if you told him a planet that didn't speak English? He would be so fucked.
There's nobody that speaks like that near close to your language around that area. What are you talking about?
Man, yeah, like, dude, what?
But yeah, they did fry the people on level 2, and the dude told him,
Everybody.
he's like, you know how many hands that has to go through before it gets to us. Think about how many people did this. Like that cannot be what happened, pretty much. And then he finds out the next day that is indeed what happened, and that somebody from level 4 who left ended up on level 2. And everybody found out about it, and they fucking fried him out. That's what they called it.
So I gotta ask a question. The guy that left on level 4, okay? Did he leave like the planet, or did he leave and then I guess his higher up was like, dude, whoa, we're not letting him go no more. Oh yeah, fuck, that's right.
Nobody's
Take him
getting
back.
out.
Don't take him back to 4. Take him back to 2. Oh, okay, yeah. And then I guess he told people, and they're like, well, we can't have this kid now. Fuck him, kill everybody. Fuck it.
And that's
Throw the
why I
breaker.
feel like the first person that told Andor in the last episode, right before lights out and the fucking shit came on, he came up to him and he said, "Nobody's getting out of here. Don't you understand? You're never leaving." Maybe he already got moved and he already fucking knew about it.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know.
It flying out of us like we got diarrhea. Hell yeah, dude. That's a good one.
Oh, what about Cyril eating his fucking cereal again?
Fucking slut of a mom, man. I can't stand her. Like, you can't stand Daedra. I don't like his mom.
His mom's a bitch.
It's
Oh,
something about her
oh,
face.
you gotta.
It's just,
Sorry, go ahead.
it's just, it's like Nancy Pelosi, man. It's just ugly. Just fucking dog ass. And it's like,
Imagine your mom giving you the same cereal and talking shit to you while you eat it every day. Just imagine that.
Did you see his body language? Okay, like you can't see it because I'm facing it, but his back was straight up, and he was like, milk out of the bowl, sitting straight up, not leaning over, not like he's like I mean, you have to like. You see what I'm saying?
I can't believe they put the fucking slurping noises in there. Like, it's like, really?
Have to be some kind of special talent to be able to sit straight up, no arch, and drink milk out of a fucking bowl. And don't even, and it's just awkward because he got both hands, like, I don't know how you eat cereal, but when I do, I'm holding the spoon with one hand and I'm like holding the bowl with the other, I'm just sipping it back. But yeah, that's fucking crazy.
There is something we found out. Sorry, go ahead.
He takes that last little planet and he's like, I'm not going to eat that shit. throws it in the fucking bowl.
Yeah.
Why not? Dude, you got no milk?
Dude, fuck Cyril. He's a big ass baby. I was a good policeman. Fuck you, dude. You fucking froze every time something happened. You were not a good guy. Like, and now he's stalking fucking Dedra. Like,
Maybe a good inspector or
Listen.
an investigator.
Yeah, he did. He did find out there was a double murder, and he found out who it was within 2 days, like you said. But what were you doing?
Also, he found out where Daedra works.
Huh?
He found out where Daedra works.
Nah, but that's not hard to do. He found out like where she was, like what position she was, and then fucking went to where. And then he had to sit out there multiple days. Are you out here every day? I've been coming out here until I could actually catch you. Yeah, dude, get away, you stalker. She even calls him a stalker and says I could have you arrested, but I think she's into that shit because nobody's into her.
Rusted ass bitch. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I even wrote down Surreal's mom is a weird person. Like, fuck.
Hold on, I got something. So when they get the rebel, right? You were right. They did squeeze information out of them pretty fast, right? So,
Okay,
but he
so
tells them
here. So Bix did give the details, and now the ISB knows about a rebel cell associated with Maya Pay. Okay, this is key and important, I think, right here.
I think it is too.
They know about a rebel cell associated with Maya Pay, and Surreal's mom is a weirdo, which we already knew. Okay. And I also put down here, sorry, I know this is off topic of what you're going with, but with his added hours, do you think he's working for Daedra? Oh, shit.
Do you think Surreal's working with Daedra?
Yeah. And then it says here, could there be a thing between Daedra and Surreal? Because obviously she's trying to play it off like he's creeping up on her and she's like creeped out.
That's what I said. I think she's into that shit.
And gets in the office and like, no, I'll do it remotely. Like, fuck you, bitch. I gotta get some Surreal in my life, man. He's so surreal.
Dude, he's definitely fucking sneaking up on her and watching her like a Surreal stalker. So, but anyways, dude. So whenever they capture the rebel and they get him to actually speak, he tells them that there's going to be a raid on the power station in Spellhouse, something like that. Either way, there's supposed to be a raid that's probably happening with the rebels, and that's what I'm trying to glue myself to. It's because I feel like there's going to be another big thing that happens. That's probably going to be episode 12. Is this raid that got brought up right here?
I said one of the pilots was caught for the raid at power station, blah blah. One of Anto Krieger's people. He was heading to Catherine. Do you think it could have been Luthen?
That did what?
Okay, so this is when I lost my mind earlier, I was like, oh. And I said, I think I know who they caught. Do you think it's Luthen?
No. Well, no.
Dude, think about it. It's not a Jedi.
Oh, dude, it might
like
be
that,
Luthen.
right?
They just caught a rebel, and he was, I don't know where they said that he was coming from, but he was able to flash an Imperial badge fast, and then they weren't able to lock back onto him, so they decided to follow him, pull him over, blah blah blah. They had him in custody. Then he mentions a raid that's supposed to happen, which he's the one that sets up shit, and so is Saw. So you're right, it might be fucking Luthen, dude. What if they fucking got him, and next episode we see him in fucking jail?
Oh, what if, right? They got him, right? And they just listening to the fucking communication between him and whoever, and Surreal walks in as a stalking bitch, and like, God, that's the motherfucker that was with Cassian on fucking whatever fucking planet. Not Lothal, because Lothal's in the Rebels, but whatever.
Sorelia.
Dude, what if it's fucking
Sorelia is the planet that you're thinking of.
Okay, so
or Ferrix.
I told you.
Was it Ferrix?
I didn't.
It was Ferrix. Sorry.
Ferrix.
Ferrix.
Anyway, sorry.
Sorelia is the place that they visited before. Whenever whenever Andor killed those two. Sorry, go ahead.
So, like I told you earlier before we even had this conversation, well, on the phone the other night, I said I don't think it's a Jedi because they said the Gorst he broke them like boom like that, and they just split open. So I don't think it's a Jedi because Jedi are more powerful and more
Oh yeah, I don't think
not
it is no
powerful,
more.
but
I do
strong.
think it might be Luthen now that you said that, because
Yeah.
you're right.
So
The
it
Jedi
had to have
could
been somebody
fucking
weak minded.
resist. Right.
And Luthen even admitted he's a fucking coward. So it it points up to be a really good lineup for him. If it's not him, I'm surprised.
It makes sense. That was a good theory that you did right there. Now we're gonna talk about the poor Olaf who died, and the
Yeah.
doctor actually confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah.
He said, you're gonna die here. You're
Yeah.
never leaving this place." And what happened on level 2?
Exactly. And then they, what I'm doing to him, y'all gonna be wishing I did to y'all in a week.
In another week.
Yeah.
So, like, what the fuck? What's gonna happen in another fucking week, dude?
I don't know. I feel like the word's gonna get around. There's gonna be a bunch of riots that's gonna happen
Mm-hmm.
because everybody's gonna be like, we're never getting out of here. They're probably gonna release somebody else, and nothing's gonna happen. He's gonna end up somewhere else. More people are gonna die, and yeah, man. How many guards are on each level?
Never more than 12. Dude, that was sad.
What's your
That
least favorite part in this?
Yeah, it's a tie, dude. It's a tie between Surreal's mom and Andor's hands again behind his head. Fuck that cocksucker. No, I don't know. My least favorite part, dude. My least favorite part would probably be when Yulof dies or is passed out, and the guy's like, "There's nothing I can do," you know. I mean, he didn't even fucking try, but at the same time, I don't know, man. It's so much of it's good, really, if you think about it.
This one
Probably
was a
Surreal's
really
mom.
good episode.
Surreal's mom's probably the least favorite part, man. She just fucking, oh, come on, bitch, you ain't involved in his life. Like, back the fuck up.
She did get him a job. She gave him a place to stay, and
Yeah. Oh, and she got in his special box. Like,
Yeah.
what a snooping bitch.
Dude.
What's in this fucking special box?
porno, dude, and he knows because the fucking magazines were out of order.
It's not a porno, okay? It's pictures of Daedra.
There's Twi'leks. Sorry. Pictures of Daedra, just a bunch of them. The one that he's used to looking at wasn't not on top, so he knows.
Yeah.
What did I say?
I bet he's a neat freak.
What did I say my least favorite part was on the last one? Did I say it was Marva? That happened this
Yeah, I think
episode,
so.
right? No, I thought that happened this episode. Was Marva?
Oh. Mm-mm.
Was that last episode?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Yep.
So this episode, I don't even know.
I know, that's what I was saying. It's so hard to pick up a least favorite, man.
Well, I want to say.
Just picture Rosemont.
I want to say. I didn't like the fact that they didn't tell us more about the black guy. That he met after right there at the beginning, whenever he opens up the spot and he's all like doing the song thing, and he goes and talks to that dude. That's the only time that guy talks throughout the entire thing with Andor, Cassian, whatever you want to call him, or yeah. So that's the only time you see him. You don't know anything else about him, and they don't explain where they met, why they both have a plan about breaking out. So that shit I didn't like that.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I didn't like that one. So what's your favorite part? Okay, I'll go first. My favorite part is whenever fucking god damn it, It dealt with Andor. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Man, I'm not ready. Fuck, man.
Okay, my favorite part was fuck. I know what it was.
You know,
I was thinking about it.
I have to be honest. I really think my favorite part is when Gorst was talking to Bix about the Dysonites, because you learn about something that isn't really known about in the Star Wars universe. I think that was pretty badass. Not
Yeah.
necessarily Bix getting hurt, but him explaining where the sound came from and about the people that were there. That's I always like to learn about that stuff. I think it's pretty neat.
Okay. That is pretty neat. My favorite part, I think, is whenever they got arrested. No, that was in the last episode. Fuck. I don't think I have one. My favorite part has to be something to deals with Andor. I'm pretty sure. Oh, you know what I like? Whenever him and fucking Kino are talking at the end, with the part that we keep fucking saying over and over again. How many guards on each level? And he's like comes to realize
More than 12.
that is my favorite part. Like I feel like I want to say that so much. How many guards are on level 12?
Like, that's gonna be
No
our
more than
secret
12.
key phrase. It's like when I come over and knock on your door, you're like, how many guards are on each level?
I do like that part.
Never more than 12.
That has to be my favorite.
Oh, man, hell yeah.
All right, I think we're done with rating. What do you rate it?
I was thinking of 8-3.
I'm gonna go 7.5. It's not an 8 for me. There was no action other than whenever he punches the dude in the stomach for getting out of line. And other than that, I'm gonna give it.
I mean, that dude got fried. He stepped off into the floor at night.
Yeah. That's actually one of my favorite parts too, because everyone's like, "Now we gotta smell that all night. Should have waited till the morning. Y'all guys are gonna be one person short." I don't know. I was like these people. It's like it's an everyday thing for them. Okay, before we end it as well, you were going to tell me something about the Bendu before we started the show, and I was like, "Wait till the show."
Oh yeah. Okay, so if you watch Rebels, they find Bendu on the new planet Tatooine or
I don't remember. I do know it's their new hideout. It's where all the big creepy spider things are.
Right. So in the episode, I think Kanan goes off and was pissed off or upset that he lost his eyesight was in a fight with Darth Maul. Yes, Darth Maul is in Rebels. And dude, so is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hey,
but
wait a second on that. You know what? You go ahead. Now that you know, I've already seen it.
So, anyways.
Yeah, so it was Obi-Wan.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Anyway,
I don't even know why I was like, wait a minute. No, you're good.
Oh, my God. Oh, Ezra.
Did you finish it?
Episode. Amazing.
You haven't finished it. Right.
No, episode 1 on season 3, Ezra uses dark side. That's all I'm going to say. You're going to be like, fuck, it's epic. Okay, so Bendu. Bendu is kind of like the Father Time dude that had his daughter and son.
The Morris.
That was like the master
Morris,
of the Force.
arc. Yeah. Mortis or Morris? Sorry, go ahead.
Bendu told Kanan, he said, Kanan realized that Bendu was Force sensitive. Okay, not just Force sensitive, but one with the Force. And he told Kanan, he said, dude, I'm neither light nor dark. And
gray, dude.
Huh?
The gray.
Yeah, big, look like a fucking rock, right? Like, what the fuck? But anyways, it's fucking epic. And he said, I'm not either light or dark.
Did you see what he can do whenever he fights people? You haven't got there yet?
Not there yet.
Okay.
I'm there. I've passed that part.
Oh, well, then yeah, go ahead and talk.
Conversation.
Go ahead and talk about it.
Anyway, so, and Kanan's like, I can't see. He's like, dude, you don't need to see. You have the Force. You're a Jedi, you know. And so, because he crunches up that beacon thing that keeps the spiders away, right? And so Kanan's like,
is there any of them around now?
And And so they teach him. He basically teach him how to see with the force, and it's epic. You can hear with your ears, and you can, feel the air around you and whatnot, and all kinds of weird
Reach
shit.
out,
But,
reach out. Do you feel it? You feel it?
yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
I think I feel it.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm kidding. Anyways.
the new. I hate the new movies.
So
The sequels. They suck.
what?
The sequels.
Oh. And they're okay.
Nah.
They're not the best, but
Trash.
you just have to pretend that they are. A lot of imagination with episode 7, 8, 9. It helps a lot. Okay, but anyways, like we're not even going to talk about that shit right now. But anyways, so Bendu tells him, use the force, blah blah, moves forward like I don't know, a whole season, and then when the rebels are about to attack Lothal. Is it Lothal, the factory plant where they're making the TIE fighters?
I don't know. I've not got there yet. I'm only on episode 16. Oh, I don't remember everything.
Hurry up, get there. But anyways, so they're going to launch their fleet from that planet and their base. And here comes the... oh, yeah, that's right. Fucking Fulcrum. What's his name? What's his name? I got to look it up now. Cast of Rebels.
Starts with a K, right? Grievous.
Grievous? Is that his name?
I don't remember. Dude, anyway.
Did you know Kanan Jarrus is Freddie Prinze Jr.?
Yeah, I knew that.
And that blew me away. I'm like, that dude was a cocksucker. Like,
no, he's not. He's fucking Fred on
Agent
Scooby Doo,
Callus.
Man. Let's go.
Agent Callus. Okay,
Callus, there you go. There you go.
Yeah. So Agent Callus, and he's Fulcrum, right? So he goes to send them a warning message saying, "Hey, Admiral Thrawn, yeah, Admiral Thrawn knows about the plan, and he's coming to stop you, or whatever, blah blah." Well, when he did that, he gave Thrawn the location of the rebel base that he deleted. And so he eventually gets locked up on Thrawn's ship. And then they go there to the planet to kill him. And for some reason, okay, like, let me just put it in perspective. If Thrawn would have just simply wiped them out when they had the generator up and he could tell they're about to die, let's be honest, Thrawn is a fucking Sith, okay?
I mean,
he has to be.
He's the only, if you don't know this about the Emperor, he only hires humans because he thinks every other alien race is below them. But Thrawn is the only alien race that he keeps even made a captain in his empire. So there's that. So Thrawn is a badass.
Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Yeah, he's a fucking badass for sure.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm pretty sure he's a Sith, okay? Because he seemingly has the ability to detect that Hera was in trouble. And he's like, okay, right when the shield's about to fail, stop. Like, you don't know that dude unless you're force sensitive, okay? Let's just fucking cut the bullshit. Show me your fucking lightsaber. Pull that shit out so I can see you fucking dual wield it, okay? I really thought it was going to happen, but it didn't. But at that point, when they come down to the surface and they launch their forces, and Kanan done pissed off Bendu. Kanan fucking royally pissed off my Bendu's like, you brought the war to my planet. A peaceful planet that was quiet and nice, and you fucked it up. Thanks.
But he helps him.
Like, no, he didn't. He
Yes,
blew
he
up
does.
one of their ships.
He turns into the the big ass cloud thing and attacks
Yeah,
all
but he
the.
blew up one of their ships.
Yeah, I mean he attacks everybody, but
Yeah,
he's a
says,
badass. He dies too, I think.
No, he don't. I'll explain why. Anyways, so Kanan asked him, well, won't you help us defeat the evil, the overwhelmingly evilest thing ever in the fucking world? It's like, no, this is not my fight, and I'm going to stay out of it. Well, he's like, you know what? Fuck it. You pissed me off, and he became lightning, right? Which is really fucking cool. And he became a storm, and Kanan hauls ass back right to the base. And they're like, hey, what about your friend? He's like, oh, I think he's coming. And it shows behind the storms coming in like that shit. I'm like, dude, Could you imagine being able to fucking transport yourself into a fucking storm? I mean,
Fucking straight force
Emperor,
lightning.
Emperor Palpatine, aka Darth Sidious, he's like unlimited power.
Well, he
But
also in the
this dude is not dark. He's not like he's kind of like Rey in a sense, where she has a yellow lightsaber, right? So he's like, I'm gonna just transform into a storm and fuck everybody's world. And so he comes over and he's like, I am death. I am nor light or dark. I will kill you if you stay on my planet. And he's just fucking zapping fucking
Right.
people left and right. And I'm like, bitch, Thrawn, what did Callus tell you? They will win with an unsurprising victory. And they fuck your world, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, great. But okay, they shot the storm, right? They shot Bendu. Bendu falls to the ground. Okay, he's laying on the ground, and Admiral Thrawn walks up to him and tells him, "I'm going to kill you." And Bendu tells him, "No, you're not, because I already see you." And Thrawn says, "What do you mean you see? See what?" He says, "I see your defeat, like a bunch of cold arms embracing you, or something like that." And so, obviously, nobody wants to hear they're gonna suck. So he pops someone, right? Well, it don't show you shooting Bendu. It just shows him shooting towards Bendu. Well, when it cuts down to Bendu again, because Bendu's on the ground, Bendu's gone.
Oh, okay.
Force ghosted.
Yeah, he force
Which-
ghosted. That means he's dead.
Yeah. And then, well, he's not dead. Okay, he's still alive, bitch.
It's okay.
He's still alive.
It's okay.
He's still alive.
By the way, since we were watching Rebels, or since I've been watching Rebels, watch it with you since you're rewatching Rebels, or since you're watching Rebels for the first time. Sorry, I was listening to Lightsaber Radio earlier today, and they asked on their impossible quiz that they do, which is actually super hard. They asked one of the questions: what happens if you put a Sith holocron and a Jedi holocron together?
So the Sith holocron tells you the information from the dark side, right? The Jedi holocron tells you information about the light side. You know how to use the Force for good and not evil. So if you put them both together, you become all-knowing, like God. You get all the information you've ever wanted. No
Well, you
matter
get to
what
ask
it
like
is.
pretty much one question.
Oh, is there one question?
I'm
deal?
pretty sure you get to figure out whatever you truly like, your heart truly desires. You get to like figure out the question to that. I think that's what they said.
Because it's funny. It's really funny because Maul asked the question, "Where's Obi-Wan?" Or whatever.
Yeah, he tried to
You don't
find
really-
Obi-Wan.
You don't really know his question.
I'm pretty sure it's to
But-
find Obi-Wan. He's alive.
No. I love that shit, man. That was fucking badass. So anyway, and then Ezra asked how to defeat the Jedi, and how to defeat the Sith.
Right.
Okay, and it leads them to the same place on Tatooine, which if you're watching Obi-Wan Kenobi series,
Exactly.
if you watch fucking
One was talking
episode
about
4,
Luke and one was talking about fucking Obi-Wan, which is awesome. How do you defeat them? These motherfuckers right here. So
Oh, and then I can't even tell them. Should I tell them? Should I tell them what happens in that
no,
episode? Where-
don't worry about it. Let them go and watch fucking Rebels and figure out some shit. All right, we're gonna go ahead and end it here. We have to end it. We've been going forever, and so
Only like 2 hours.
it's a long one.
It's an hour and a half.
We can talk more Star Wars next Saturday, and y'all find out what we talk about. Andor is going to be out then too, so make sure to come check us out. Check our other YouTube shit other than Andor. Instead of Nerd Out, go to Anything and Everything Nerd Style. It's the same one. We just have two different things. So if you're watching this, go check our other shit out. Make sure to do that. Make sure to join our Facebook group so you can get in on our polls on Anything and Everything Nerd Style. Otherwise, what are you doing with your life? You want to do that shit. Check our shit out. Now, get the fuck out of here and tune in next time.
May the force be with you.
Like and subscribe, comment down below, let us know what your favorite part of this Andor series was. Later.